Hi, today our group KAIZEN will present you our group assignment for subject BJTC2033 Management and Environmental Engineering. The title is Water for All.
Okay, let's begin with introduction of water for all. Okay, what is water is one of the most essential substance for the functioning of life on earth, for example, for humans as well as animals. It is equally important. Water does not just help us survive, but is essential for our day-to-day operation. When we come to think of it, it has many applications. Most notably, this segment will help us understand the value of water. It will make people aware of what a shortage of water will do to human life in the situation, in that situation. Okay. Then water is very important because the fact is not realized by people because with little to no consideration for the consequences of this operation, the wastewater. There are different ways in which it is possible to stop wasting water. Both households must have their leaking taps tested to begin with. They should immediately repair them as each drop is precious. Okay. The last one is in all households promote the method of rainwater harvesting as never before. This will help save water. In short, water is necessary for mankind existence, although sadly it is quickly becoming wasted. To tackle this dilemma, every person and government must come together, ensure that all areas fairly receive water. People, on the other hand, must try to use it wisely and not unnecessarily waste it. This is for my part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Ain Nabila binti Abdullah. My metric number is 263107. I would like to talk about the issue water for all. Water is an important source to all people around the world. Water is very much needed by the community in facilitating their various daily affairs. Without water, it will complicate the basic daily work of the community such as washing, bathing, cooking and others. Nowadays, there are clean water sources that help face pollution, such as uncontrolled waste disposal and oil spills. This causes clean water to become contaminated and unusable. The issue of water problem that occur in the world is about the lack of clean water resource for the uses of the people in one country, especially in the poor country. This is because of the climate change and the lack of water supply that will causes poverty and even dangerous disease in the poorest country in the world. Next, the water is not clean and causes death of children. Unclean water is one of the leading causes of death in children. Children are vulnerable. Diarrhea is due to the lack of adequate water supply, easily contagious disease agent, and also does not practice hygiene in the right way. The other issue is women and girls face the greatest responsibility since they are most likely responsible for bringing water to their home in the developing world. This daily green sap her energy for other things and rob her chance to spend her time with her family or seek activity to the better life in the school and income. Girls who attend school before puberty, whether the school has clean water, latrines, sanitary supplies, and hygiene classes, are most likely to drop out when they begin menstruating. The last issue is time spent picking up water or searching for a safe place to go account for the $1 billion of missed economic opportunities. In the world, there are 785 million people who lack access to clean water, and women are typically charged with collecting water. They spend hours several times daily waiting at the neighborhood water kiosk in a long time or walking to distant outlets such river and point to find it.
Hi, my name is Ashafah Binti Mazem. My number matrix is 262449. I will continue about the issue for water for all. The next issue is the non-urban settlement area make it difficult to get clean water supply. The water contains dirt such as rocks, grass, sand, and wood chips. Small stone and unfiltered sand can also damage their home appliances such as washing machines. Due to the poor of water quality in the aboriginal area, the villagers often suffer from the health problems such as dehydration. Next, child and educational crisis. This is because poor country children are given responsibility to collect water for household use. If a clean water supply is available, then these children have more time to go to school and complete their homework and even play with their friends. This can ensure that child's future is brighter and secure with education. Next, water pollution. There is water that can be contaminated, can no longer be treated and used by the community. Conflict in management of water resources, such as allocation of the water rights, flood management, pollution control and conservation of environmental, are resolved by cooperation and consultation between agencies. Next, stronger demand on the water supply, both water supply and for pollution control. With a rising demand for population growth and industrialization, competing to reduce the supply water, the needs of efficient water use is becoming more urgent and moving towards quality and efficiency of the usage, as well as conservation and sustainability. The last one, domestic and agriculture waste affluent from the palm oil mills, rubber factory, and the animal husbandry are major source of organic water contaminant, as 98% of the total water use originate from the river. River water quality pollution management need to be tackled urgently. Almost all the investment in the water-related infrastructure depend on reasonability of river water quality. Thank you.
My name is Kirubashini, daughter of Devendra Mohan, and my material number is 259396. Now I will continue on giving solutions for the problems. As we know that water is for all, it means not only for the human beings but also for all the living things around the world. Let's say the pollutions enter the body of water, then the quality of water will become worse and become harmful to the human beings and as well as the environment. So in order to overcome this problem successfully, first it is mainly to know what makes these contaminations to be happen. So here are various steps or simple workable ways can be used to reduce the pollution of our water resources. One of the ways to stop water pollution is to treat some water. Wastewater treatment consists of a chemical, biological and physical processes for removing contaminants from wastewater. This is very effective solution as wastewater system can remove almost all pollutants through chemical, physical and biological process in wastewater. Besides, all the manufacturing productions must ensure that they have well-designed treatment services that can stop water pollution by treating, cooling and separate all the toxic waste elements that discharge into bodies of water. Moreover, the reduction of plastic waste is another effective way to protect our environment. The plastic in oceans, which were 80%, is actually comes from the land sources. We need to reduce the use of plastic everywhere and improve plastic waste management to decrease the quantity of plastic taken into the sea. Lastly, the management of stormwater is another successful solution to protect the environment and to reduce water pollution. For an example, in United States, stormwater management aim to reduce the rainwater runoff or snow melt on the streets, lawns and sites and enhance the quality of water.
Okay, next is the reclaim water. The process of converting wastewater into water that can be reused for other purposes like garden, agriculture feed, or replenishing surface water and groundwater. Next is desalination. Desalination is a process of removing salt or other minerals and contaminants from seawater, brackish water, and wastewater effluent, and it is increasingly common solution to obtain fresh water for human consumption and for domestic or industrial utilization. Next is personal filter straw. Personal filter straw that transform microbiologically contaminate water into safe and clean drinking water. Next is bicycle water purifier. We also can produce it like a Japan design bike which purifier water with pedal power that aim in developing work that bike can suck up, scrub clean, and then store water from pretty much any source. Next is desalination solar. It is to produce lightweight, clean water. The simple solution include harnessing the sun strength to distill water. Lastly is the harvest of rainwater. Acclimating rainwater from surface on which it falls and subsequently storing it practice that has been carried out by humans for centuries. It was useful a way of reducing reliance on municipal water supply system and providing water in remote rural areas that may not be connected to conventional water supply.
Hi, my name is Nushahira binti Zuraihan. My metric number is 262254 and I will talk about conclusions. In a conclusion, water is the most basic resources for entire population in the world. The use of water is not limited for drink only, but used to complete human basic tasks such as cooking, washing clothes, and others. Water hygiene should be a given priority to avoid contracting diseases caused by waterborne. Nowadays, water has undergone various types of pollution which cause very severe water vapor pollution. For example, oil spills into the sea, dumping garbage into the river, and so on. This it's caused the amount of a clean water supply to a community become decreased. Apart from that, among the hotly debated issues is the issue of the clean resources supply problems in poor countries. This may be due to the climate factor and the lack of water supply resources in their own country. This problem is very worrying because of the poverty and even dangerous diseases in the poorest country in the world. Various measures should be taken to ensure the water supply is always clean and not exposed to the population. By reducing water pollution, public health and environment health are definitely become more secure. Water treatment is a very important to maintain a clean water supply source. This water treatment is carried out for a purpose of isolating contaminated materials from water. There are various other ways that can be used by community to ensure the water supply is always clean. With this clean water supply source, the community can enjoy a various benefit from it. Each community should play their respective role to reducing water pollution and always ensure the source of the clean water supply is free from pollution that can endanger health. Thank you.